Hello, Scorpios. If you're returning, welcome back and thank you for your support. If you are new, thank you for joining me today. This is going to be your monthly read for February of 2021 for Scorpio's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Feel free to cross-watch for the other signs in your chart as well. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading and it may not resonate with everybody, so keep what does and put aside what doesn't. With that being said, let's get right into it and see what February has in store for you. The Prince of Pentacles. There is a lot of practical energy here. You're being very realistic. When you look and think on things now, you're bringing in a very methodical approach to things, and you're becoming very patient. This card also talks about an impending journey sometime in the near future. I am also getting a possible move for some of you. Whether it just be a change in home or a completely different location altogether. Some may be moving even across the country, but it will be a positive thing. It's something that needs to be done. A new start, a new beginning. For some of you, this may be making a move due to a job. I feel this is a new job for some of you that is being offered to you. And it's a step up from where you were previously. Whether that be a promotion, a raise, or even a completely different career altogether. You will be pouring your heart and soul into some sort of project that is very important to you. And you have not made this decision lightly. You have put a lot of thought into it. And you do feel like this is the best decision for you at this time. There's actually a lot of excitement surrounding this, and it feels very good for you. Nine of Wands in reverse. I'm getting a very different read from this card than what it is actually supposed to mean. But it is supposed to signify trying a different approach to something, and I feel that is exactly what you are doing. I feel you're dropping your guard. You no longer feel like you need to be defensive or put up a wall. And this is going to be very freeing for you. You're done with the fight. You're done with the constant battle, always overthinking things and trying to control the things happening around you. Instead, you are freeing yourself from the mentality that you need to protect yourself from everyone and everything all the time, and just letting things come and go as they will. Everything happens for a reason. Everything has a lesson, whether it be good, whether it be bad. You are no longer wasting precious, if I can talk today, energy and mind space, worrying about it or trying to control it. You're just letting it come and you're letting it flow out. Sort of like, okay, that happened. I learned something from it. You know, let it through you and move on. You're never letting yourself get tripped up into things anymore, and due to that, you are feeling more focused and more energized. For those of you who do daily meditation, This is helping you greatly when it comes to ridding yourself of anxiety and freeing up your mind. Things just don't feel as heavy as they used to. Ace of Cups. That's wish fulfillment. Things are starting to pour in. Things may feel a little overwhelming at first, but you will quickly adjust. And with that Nine of Wands in reverse mindset, you will actually intuitively knew that this was coming and started preparing yourself for it mentally and spiritually. This way you are able to properly receive all the blessings rather than pushing some of them away unintentionally by trying to be controlling over the situation. They're telling me to pay attention to your dreams at this time as well. Your guides are trying to speak to you through them and give you little messages on what you need to do, giving you little nudges in the right direction on how to take action on certain cases. They are helping you to be prepared for what's to come and what needs to be done. They're showing me a book, a journal, on a nightstand side of the bed. So it may be time to start keeping a dream journal beside your bed and write in point form what you remember from your dream just as you wake up and before you go back to sleep to prevent forgetting it when you do wake up in the morning. They're also giving me a message for some of you who may have some sort of vision board or even another journal where you write down your goals and your manifestations. They're telling me to refer back to this now and start checking off the things that you've been putting on there, on that vision board or in that journal, and see how many things are actually starting to come in now. They want you to realize that they have heard you and they are working on it. The Magician. You are coming into your power here. You're taking charge, starting to manifest your desires, what you want for yourself and in your life. There's a lot of mental clarity here. Creativity is flowing. You're feeling very inspired at this time. You have a lot of energy that you're pouring into the things that you feel like you need to do and the things that you want to do. There's a strong sense of empowerment, of willpower. You're very focused and you have a very good sense of direction this month. Yeah, and your guides are urging you to keep that Nine of Wands in reverse mindset throughout the entire month. They keep referring back to it. Do not allow yourself to slip back into previous mindset. Do not allow doubts to sink in and inhibit the flow of abundance. Keep that natural rhythm. Do not allow negativity to have power over you and sink in and allow it to pull you back into lack. They just keep repeating, keep the flow, keep the flow, keep the flow. Let it flow in, let it flow out. Don't hold on to it and let it linger or it will stay. Learn the lesson and let it go. There will be little tests here and there, but don't let them trip you up. Stay in your power. The Hangman. Yeah. This card fits in perfectly with your reading so far. The reversal of values and attitudes, which is shown by the Nine of Wands in reverse. Patience, peace, surrender, and independence. You are standing that you need to move forward on your path this month. You will be able to reap what you have sown. All the hard work you have put in, you'll start to see it flourish. You're letting go of expectations and just allowing things to naturally come and go as they are supposed to. Relinquishing that control and trusting the process. You may also be finding yourself to become a little more sensitive and in tune with the things around you this month as well. You have a heightened sense of awareness and you're utilizing that to your benefit. And when you do this, a lot more is actually coming into light more freely and easily. Things that used to be in the shadows are no longer hiding. They're making themselves known to you. And in that way, you're able to deal with them calmly and rationally and sending them on their way. You will actually be releasing a lot of blocks in February that previously stood in your path. You're learning to listen to your instincts more and relying on your rather than relying on your logical brain. And this will actually prove very beneficial for you. Two of Cups in reverse. I see there is a heartbreak here, a separation. But this is going to be your choice. This is something you feel needs to be done in order to move forward. You care for this person, but you also realize that the relationship is no longer serving either one of you, and it's time to move forward along your intended journeys. Although for some this may not be a permanent separation, it is something that needs to be done at this time for both of you to be able to grow. But for some, you may be reuniting with this person again in the future when the time is right. And both of you have learned what you needed to learn and be able to come back in a more positive and spiritual union. You are making the hard choice now for the better. For some of you, this separation may show the true colors of your partner. For some, it may be for the worse, and for some, it may be for the better. Some of you will realize that it was the right decision to separate. For others, you will see the positive change that you needed in your partner, and this will strengthen your connection later when you do reunite. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, she's very peaceful. She's very sure of herself. She's bringing that moon into her cup, making her dreams a reality. She has her toes in the water. She is aware and in control of her emotions and well-being. Again, allowing her intuition to guide her. She's actually going to help you a lot in regards to healing when it comes to the Two of Cups here in reverse. She will be your mental and emotional and spiritual strength at this time. Keep your focus and keep moving forward with your truth. Someone may be coming into your life as well to help you in this healing process. Sort of like a maternal figure. This person will be very loving and very supportive. For some of you, this may be some form of therapy or counseling, and for others, it may just be a family member, friend, or acquaintance that you feel like you're able to open up to and talk to. Either way, this will help you to stay grounded and focused on your path. Again, I'm getting the message about keeping things, previously lurking in the shadows being illuminated. Things will become very clear. And you'll be able to work through them very easily. The Wheel. Coming first full circle. Summoning her destiny, her true purpose. Time for her to step into her element. I keep saying her, but this read could be for male or female. I'm just referring to the figure in the card. But it's time to get things done. A lot of strength and power here. Again, whether you're a male or female, I feel you are tapping into more masculine energy at the beginning of the month. And then switching over to the more feminine energy at the end of the month. You are shifting as you need it. Utilizing the strength of each side of the coin when it serves you most. You are increasingly seeing the progress of your hard work. And you're seeing the inevitability in completion of negative cycles and looking forward to the prosperity of the future. You may also be seeing a lot of synchronicities this month, whether it be repeating numbers, maybe a specific song will pop up on the radio that will trigger certain emotions or memories, a certain smell that reminds you of a past loved one, possibly. These are all messages from your guides to pay attention in that moment. They are letting you know you are on the right track and to keep moving forward, just like in your dreams. The little synchronicities are their little nudges to move you in the right direction. Trust in them and trust in the process. Wisdom comes when we no longer behave reactively, but are aware of the themes that are woven through our lives. Again, really pushing that message to just let things flow. Emotions are running high, supermoon. They're giving me the message to be aware of the full moon in February. This is near the end of the month, February 27th, I think. They're telling you to be aware of your emotions around this time, reminding you to stay grounded. Do not allow emotions to overwhelm you. Do like the Queen of Cups. Dip your toes in the emotion, but do not fully submerge yourself. Use the energy of the full moon as well to your benefit. Combine the Magician and the Queen of Cups to your advantage. When your emotions are under control and you are grounded, use this time for manifestation too. Focus on your dreams and your goals. The supermoon is also telling you that the answer to your question is yes, and it may very well be right under your nose. Just as your entire reading has been suggesting, a lot of good things are coming your way, Scorpio, with a lot of positive outcomes. They're also giving me a warning. Do not ignore the obvious. When something comes along that doesn't come along very, very often or every day, that is a sign to take action. But remember to stay grounded. And do not blow things out of proportion. Be realistic and remember to trust your gut instincts. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Yeah. Something's going to come up this month and it's going to require you to step out of your comfort zone. But when you do, it will prove to be very rewarding. Life is all about lessons and all about growth. We cannot learn and grow if we stay in the same place, if we stay stagnant. We must continue to step forward and push ourselves, try our limits. Only then will you know the true meaning of what is for you and what isn't. And don't look to the past. That will no longer serve you. Keep your focus on the things ahead. You are headed in the right direction. This card is referring back to the Prince of Pentacles as well. For those of you who are taking on a new job, like a new career or a promotion, for those of you who are having to make that move, this card is about doing something different with your life and calling you to take action. It is pushing you towards your life purpose. Even though it may be scary, step out of your comfort zone. Take the leap of faith. This is your destiny. Fear is only in your mind, and it's time to overcome that. Satisfaction, fulfillment, and happiness is definitely on your horizon, Scorpio. Now, with these next two cards, I will be reading from the book. And the first one is TikTok, number 30. Timelessness, divine timing, immeasurable time. When humans created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future ahead of them. But what if that isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order, were happening now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to co-create the life you desire. So release your agenda. Let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Miracles are here right now, and always show up when you need them, right on time. Love, the fulfillment of desire, and even the body's reproductive cycles have their own timetable. Some things are preordained and cannot be coerced. Everything has its season, its divine and appropriate timing, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Remember that you always have enough time for love, to find it, to nurture it, to give and receive it. Its clock is eternal and ticking according to the beating of your heart. In perfect rhythm. Isn't that wonderful to know? Love is always right on time. Your prosperity is co-created by your endeavors as they occur in human-made time and the internal efforts of your most important manifestation partner, spirit, in a divine, measureless time. So keep doing what you're doing. Stay positive and make a commitment to remain in high vibration thoughts and feelings. If you heed the message of this card, it will seem as if you will align with your highest calling and your highest good in no time at all, like magic. So what's all the fuss about not having enough time? The prosperous life that is yours will never pass you by. Have you been feeling as if the clock is ticking and gotten a little nervous that your dreams are taking too long to manifest? There is nothing to fear. You will never run out of time for the important things. The miracles that are yours and yours alone can't be missed. Isn't that amazing? You're in such capable hands with guides and angels hovering in the visible spaces, ensuring that your journey will be filled with all sorts of goodies. Let your anxiety be gently dispelled by your faith. Spirit will never deny you your highest good. All is yours in divine, appropriate timing. You can relax. I love it when they fortify just what I what I previously said in the reading. Next one, new life. That is number 39. Birth of new ideas, growth, opportunities, a breath of fresh air, life renewing itself. Again, fortifying everything I just said. When spring awakens the world, joy and excitement can be felt all around and in your very core. Blossoms burst from trees overnight, birds return home and sing their glorious song. And nature is full of promise. Miracles beckon all of us. This is one of those times in your life when new ideas inspire you and new opportunities bring you hope for seeing your dreams come true. All is well in your world, and you have the energy you need to feel renewed. And now allow your heart to fill with enthusiasm. Let your light shine, for this is a time of good fortune. New energy enters old relationships. There's that returning for some of you. And new relationships are bursting with the sweetness and vibrancy, only encountering when winter gives way to spring. This is a time to connect with others and share excitement, passion, and hearts full of joy. This card is a very auspicious sign with respect to love and partnerships in all forms. You may have every reason to be optimistic right now as things seem to fall into place magically. The Magician. New opportunities remind you that abundance is available to you. Delight in the bounty that begins to appear in surprising forms. Stay curious and know that your hopes and dreams are being fulfilled. It's as if new life suddenly infuses your projects, work, and creative ideas with a kind of electricity that crackles with exciting potential. Fortune is smiling on you. You must acknowledge your inexperience and gently allow yourself to be like the delicate new bud opening. It's okay to admit you may not know something. You are at the beginning of things and haven't yet hit your stride. Be immersed in the newness of it all, and don't try to rush the learning process. New life has its own timetable for maturity. Be here now. Life loves you. So all in all, a very good read for the month of February for you, Scorpio. A lot of positive things, a lot of abundance, a lot of new positive journeys. Feels really good. There's a lot of really good energy. And before I leave you with this reading, I'm going to take some angel wishes just to see if there's any more messages that your guides want you to know about. Love will get you through. Don't let life pass you by. Be among it and live. Yep. Definitely a beautiful month coming up ahead for you, Scorpios. Take advantage of it. But remember, let it flow. Do not let it stay stuck. Do not stay in the negative. Learn from it and let it leave. Well, Scorpio, I hope that reading resonated with you. If it did, please give it a like and subscribe so I know that these messages are reaching you, and your support is very much appreciated. I thank you so much. And until next time, much peace, love, and light. Take care, Scorpios.